to evangelize. Keep that in mind. My fellow youth, picture this hypothetical truth. When someone new comes to church or school and they don't know what you know, but you know God and they don't, is that an issue? Should that be your issue or theirs? Wouldn't it be weird since our religion is not based on being scared, but it's to be Christ-like, not the silent type? Now imagine if our Savior never spoke a single word. It ain't hard to tell. We'd all be in hell, burning in the lake of fire. The irony of being compelled by our own selfish desires, and we would deserve it. Our souls should be deserted. The grave should be the verdict, but Satan's head was inverted by Christ who wasn't defended. Pay the cost worth of mention. Despite who you are or any situation, he was compelled to take away your frustration. But now we should be frustrated. One more time for your mind, one time we are called to evangelize. Now picture your friend who made a terrible decision to decide to have sex without recognizing the criticism about him and was compelled by their desire for temporary flesh, settling for less. You've seen this, but yet stress and say nothing. But hey, they did it. Now her life is forever wrecked because sexual disease was transmitted. Now everyone's at her different. She's dirty. She doesn't deserve a story to be listened. Forever living promiscuous. But get this, you have the antidote to the problem that she caused, but you dismiss it as an anecdote. That STD is eating her alive, and you got the food that she'll need to survive, but you're keeping the stories doing nothing with it, and watch her slowly die being quiet. See, silence is deadly. Our tongues were created to tell what Jesus is all about, but what good is the brain of knowledge being compelled by a quiet mouth as if I'm the teacher in class and you're the only one who knew the answer in order to pass, and I ask you to raise your hand if you know it. But being compelled by a silent tongue, you refuse to show me. Your lukewarmness is like a storm passing an area already flooded. Useless. Now what is faith with no action? What is a poem with no passion? Oh yes, we praise the Lord when things aren't blessings, and we learn all the good lessons. Even if our enemies were in great depression, our impression is that they deserve prison. But if you knew truly why his son has risen, then you understand why he deserves to find confinement eternally with them. See, being compelled by him makes it all for him. It's not by man's work, it's by him. His glory on earth is for him. A selfish kind of love that isn't at all greedy, but it's to feed the needy that bleeds off for sin. Now what are you compelled by? Because it only applies if you choose to testify. If not, live your life the way you like. For lukewarmness doesn't satisfy the hot or coldness. And Revelation revealed that God will chew you up and spit you out since you wasn't a fully developed meal. But my peers, to make it plain and simple, you can ask LeBron James. If you don't show up in the moment of truth, you will not win this game. My fellow youth, we are called to evangelize. Thank you.